grow to become this famous scientist or this famous educator. They just saw that he was a person who had worth. They saw a person who had potential. And they took the time to learn about him as an individual, and they took the time to see what they could do to encourage that potential. Though we all can't be like Carver, because I believe he had a real genius, we can all be like the kind of people who encouraged him and inspired him in his way. Just regular everyday people doing what they could to learn about a fellow human being.
Helen Milholland encouraged George to apply to Simpson College, a small Methodist school 20 miles away in Indianola, Iowa. He was accepted and enrolled on September 9th, 1890.
Carver came here and presented his credentials, and the president, President Holmes at that time, said, well, of course you're welcome here, and admitted him, and thus began his career at Simpson College.
Years later, George acknowledged the warmth of his reception at Simpson College, simply saying, "They made me believe I was a real human being."
He really found a home there. There's a well-known story about how several of his fellow classmates would invite him to go to concerts, and he couldn't go because he didn't have any money. And before long, after this was known, he would return home to find concert tickets slid underneath his door.
He came, and she was a first-year faculty member in art, and he had been drawing and wanted to pursue his art, and met with her, and she was reluctant actually to let him in her art studio because he didn't present a portfolio or any of the usual reviews that would give her an indication of his talent. Nonetheless, he persisted. He was an impressive fellow, and he flourished. And she encouraged him, and as he grew as an artist, she helped encourage him become better and more adept. But she was concerned that if he would actually be able to make a living doing that, and realized that he had a great interest in agriculture, agronomy, and botany. And because of that, encouraged him to go up to Iowa State and enter the agricultural program there, which of course he did.
In 1891, George transferred to the Iowa Agricultural College and Model Farm, now Iowa State University in Ames, Iowa, where Etta Budd's father taught horticulture. He remained at Iowa State for 5 years as its first African-American student, earning a master's degree and becoming the first African-American faculty member.
I think it was a powerful validation of his worth as seen by others.
Hey, girls. I'm glad it's just us here because then we could just talk about it. There's another interview going on. There's another interview. So, since everybody is over on the interview, I was like, I'm going to come over here and talk to you guys. But just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me a second. Oh, hold on. I got to unlock something.
George befriended James Wilson, head of the agriculture, who would serve as U.S. Secretary of Agriculture for 16 years. His married wife, Louise C. Wallace, would hold the same post for the 1720s. And Wallace's son, Henry A. Wallace, who would accompany George on nature walks, would serve as agriculture secretary and vice president.
Okay, then I need my shades, I think, though, y'all. Hold on. Okay, and get my glasses. All my shades are in the car so I can see y'all. Hello, 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 everybody. Hello. Yeah, there's a whole big shebang of an interview going on, y'all. I need my sunglasses, though, sitting out here. You know what? Give me a second. 1 second, y'all. I just thought I was ready to come out back, but hold on. Let me let this thing. Okay, that's better. A little bit better. A little bit. Oh, the wind is blowing so bad. But we'll see if it works. The wind blowing so bad, though. But yeah, there's a whole another interview, you guys. Same person. Same person. Hello, Harlem. Hello, hello. Hill, hello. But I said, oh, this is a good time to come on, right? Because everybody is over there. And I was going to say what I wanted to say anyway, though, right? And the whole interview is Sharon Winbush and Toxic Diamond. So if you guys want to leave and go over there, that's fine because that's where everybody is at. But I'm still going to talk about a little bit about what the interview is, and it's basically um, Sharon Winbush going over everything that is, has pretty much been said and done, mainly about Don Russell. So you got a pretty good guess. You could take a pretty good guess of who's definitely over there, right? So, and he wanted to come up on the panel, right, and give his theory about Don Russell again, right? But I just wanted to tell you guys that Sharon Winbush, a question was asked in the chat room. When I say everybody's over there, it's like everybody is over there, right? Everybody you could think of is pretty much over there. And then I know DJ Tyson is live as well, but it's okay because I'm still going to talk. Harlem is here, but and Hill is here. You guys are here, so that's cool. But yeah, asked a question about why have you transitioned against Don Russell? That was a big. I thought that was a big important question myself. Scratching my head because she went on Sharon Winbush by stating first that she didn't like the fact that Don Russell apparently is out here doing things on his own without any of Mr. Kelly's permission to do so. And she gave her a synopsis of why she said that, and she used a comparison of Daryl Johnson on how Daryl Johnson was getting a check. And I don't know how many of you guys remember when Daryl Johnson, he stated that, Mr. Kelly doesn't pay him. He works for Greenberg. So I don't know how many people, would have caught that, but oh, there goes my umbrella again. It is very, very windy, but it's hot as hell. But the wind is just notorious out here. It's crucious. I'm like, what the hell? How could it be so warm out and the wind is blowing so high? But I don't know how many of you guys remember the hello, Beauty, it's Mika. Hello, hello, sweetheart. So, but I'm just on Beauty, it's me because it's a good time to be on because everybody is on over on the Toxic Diamond and DJ Tyson is on, right? So I'm like, okay, I can have like a small chat right now with you girls, if that's okay with you guys, and we can put our opinions up nice and quietly, right? But like I say, of course, you have Bookham is over there. He wants to get on there real bad, especially because the topic is a little bit about Don Russell and then a little bit about, other individuals in Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's case, right? The only thing, like I said, I heard Daryl Johnson say for himself, oh, it is just too windy. I may have to go back inside, you guys. Let's go back inside. I do not like this. This umbrella is crazy. So, let me go back in. And I'll turn the TV down. Much better. Let me turn this TV down. But I heard him say it. So, but that was Sharon Swinbush. I guess one of her logical reasons about why she transitioned from Don Russell, she stated that because it pissed her off because Don Russell moved 3 truckloads of Mr. Kelly's things, right? And she gave a date saying that, Don Russell only, was around Mr. Kelly for, I think, approximately 7 months. I believe she said that, right? So I'm sitting up here. I'm like, okay, well, you ain't gonna talk about like the other times that he was around, the date that he was actually on the news with him coming up out of the jail. You didn't want to say nothing about that. So that was a little suspicious. I'm gonna chopstick off. Okay, there we go. I have a chapstick on my lips. Much better. It's not a lipstick. It's a colored lip gloss. So, because I don't wear lipstick either, but I like the colored lip gloss. Come on. So, yeah. And so I'm sitting up here going, okay. Another interview. Same shit, different day. Same shit, different day. Which was crazy, right? Because let me start over because I've been moving around. She says that, again, the question was asked to her in the chat room. Why did you transition off of Don Russell? And then you transition over to Bookham's side. Then you was once on Sylvia's side. Then you was once over on this side, like everywhere, right? Then she tried to give an explanation over on Scooby-Doo side. She's been everywhere. Hey, T-Lynn. T-Lynn was over there, so y'all will know that I'm not lying about what I'm saying, because a little bit, a lot at all, because T-Lynn was over there. So, T-Lynn, did you catch the question about why she, and I'm just using the word transition off of Don, and to not believing him, or as if she is now against him? And her response was, because he moved 3 truckloads. Am I Am I close? Am I close enough? That's what she said. Because he moved 3 truckloads, and because in his indictment, he has in there, the people, the government has in there that we are formally going to charge you on, the interstate traffic wiring, phone call things over to I like to call it the in-house because I can't pronounce the word. I think it's nuisance or something like that, right? So, and she stated also about him doing the letter, I think it was. Um, from what I've read in the articles, and from this write up in the article, it clearly stated that Don Russell had an attorney. Now, I don't know how true it is. I'm only telling you what the article said. He did not do it on his own, incognitive. He sent that through an attorney to speak with or to write up or to conversate or the to the family of the was the Savages, right? Yeah. So, oh no, it was Faith. I'm sorry, it was Faith Rogers. It was Faith Rogers, right? But I'm just saying that that's what I read on there. It didn't say anything about that he took and did this on his own. He sought out an attorney to do so. And that's how the information transpired between Faith Rogers and Don Russell was with an attorney. So I think that the correct way to find out this information about Don Russell when it came to the conversation and things transpiring with the Savages, contact the attorney that Don Russell had allegedly claimed that he had hired to have this information sent to them to as they were communicating. I think that that would be a best way to start doing it instead of allegating about well, he did this and he did that. But her main point of, with her saying that is because she feels that Mr. Donnell Russell did not have any of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's permission to do these things. Now, this is what behooves me with this whole story, and I'm just going to keep saying this right here. Donnell Russell came on multiple platforms. Nick at Night, Toxic Black Diamond, Texas Black Diamond, and he did appear on the Toxic Diamond. I believe Keish T may have some information with Donnell Russell on there, and his story had remained the same now for pretty much over a year. What I can't understand, and I don't even know if I want an explanation for it anymore because I'm right now determined that this whole thing with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly and all of these characters is just one hell of a shit show out here. So, it's just unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. But when she said that, and like, you transitioned because he moved 3 truckloads. So you are angry with him because he has not returned 3 truckloads. So I need to see, and I'm sure other people would like to see, how the hell did he move 3 truckloads? When did he do it? Give us the dates. Give us the routes. Give us the inventory and everything that was on these 3 trucks. Like, did he go drop one off, then catch an Uber back, then come back and reloaded up another one, and then go drop that off? And then when did he come back? Because I'm pretty sure if he moved 3 truckloads of things, according to Sharon Winbush. Those things probably was documented somewhere. Wouldn't his so you mean to tell me that nobody have locks or anything on these I'm gonna say storages or apartments or homes or nothing like that? I saw one video and I don't remember if you guys seen the video. And it was a moving truck outside of the Olympic homes. You guys remember? Did you guys see that video? And the young man, black guy, was outside of the Olympic home, right? And they asked the guy, "Well, what are you doing?" And the young black guy, it was a very young black guy. It wasn't Don Russell. I can tell you that. That guy that I seen that was talking to the people outside of the Olympic home with a moving truck was not Don Russell. So I guess it's fair to say, well, who hired those people? Who sent those moving people in to move Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly things up out that Olympic home? Who did that? Who did that? Who did that? What company? Because it was an actual moving company. What company, you guys? Does anybody know out there in the goddamn YouTube land? What company was that was out there moving his things? Maybe that they're the ones responsible for taking some of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly things, huh? They had access. I saw them going in and out of that man's home. Why wasn't his home in Olympic Fields secured by the government or with real security people? We're talking about a legend. So could it have possibly started from there? That young man that was out there, that wasn't Will Eady either. So who was it? Who were those people going in and out of that Olympic home with that moving truck outside? I know, Don. I know, but I just like talking the way that I do, Dom. I know, Dom. I know. Well, then, Dom, maybe that's where they need to look at on when Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly things start coming up missing. Go get all of those people names that was out there with that moving truck over at that Olympic home. Go find out what moving company hired or rented that truck out to those people, because you had to sign for it, right, Dom? Right? All that stuff's got to be signed for. So what makes these people think out here that there is not traceable information documented somewhere? It was a moving truck, though. It was an actual moving goddamn truck. Yeah, it was. You say Jane don't know. Jane don't know. I got to go back, Dome, and look at that video where I don't know if it's still up. I got to really search for it. And remember, and it was Azarel, right? And she was talking about her and Joy was over at, I believe it could have been the Oak Brook Ball or something like that, where it's in the suburban of Chicago, right? And I'm thinking it was Oak Brook. And you remember when she said, this is what she said though, Dom. I'm gonna try to quote unquote as real, right? They were over at the ball. And she said that Mr. Kelly and I guess another person that was with him, I assume, they were over at the storage. This is what Azarel said. They were at the storage. He did not take her to the storage at that time. I don't know if you remember seeing, I remember her video on that. So Mr. Kelly and a friend of his or whoever was over at the storage before he had even taken her over there. And she did state on the video that she made that she wasn't aware of anything of what was in there. She knew about the storage, but he had never taken her or Joy up in the storage. If he was going to take her, then why did he leave them over at the mall to shop? They were in the mall. They were in the mall. So they leave or whatever. Now she is familiar about that area. She knows that Mr. Kelly is going over to a storage. So I guess once he went back to retrieve them and they go on about their day, yes, it's possible that she knew what area and all of that stuff of where the storage may have been, and God dang on it, went out there and started searching for herself. But I don't know. This is just my opinion. I don't believe that Azarel got any darn thing about no dang on storage. Mr. Kelly was in that storage way before he even took Azarel up in there. I don't think that he was that naive to leave or to do anything to know that, oh my God, I'm being watched, or I got people on my coattail, or I'm about to get set up on some shit, allegedly, to leave anything. I think she went in there, and on the video, she did say it. She says, well, when she went up in there was nothing in there. A bunch of gym shoes are here or there, and a bunch of boxes or something, with music and stuff that was up in there. So, but I'm going to try to see if I can find that. It's like a needle in a haystack, but I remember that video back in 2019. I really do. But that's what's going on over there. I'm not over there now to bring any more news. It was just that one question about Don, and then watching Bookham sitting over there in the sub channel, in the sub seat. He's sweating. He want to get on the panel real bad because, of course, that's right up his alley to talk about Don Russell. And it made me laugh a little bit. I'm like, Toxic Diamond asked Sharon Winbush, hey, well, Bookham wants to come up on the panel, is that all right with you? And she was like, no. She was like, no, Toxic Diamond and Sharon Winbush is on right now, and they've been on for a while. So, given another interview, same details that she has been giving, and a question was imposed from the sub in her chat, and that question, it just sparked me to press the button, because the only that question was why have you transitioned, throughout people? Like, you've been to this person, you've been to this person, you've been to this person. Like, why are you so upset now with Don Russell? Why are you turning on Don Russell? Because a lot of people remember, well, wait a minute, you was for Don Russell at first. Now, if you guys remember when Don Russell came on Texas Black Diamond show, right? What did Don Russell, he said it. He said that, hey, I called it, he had found out that Sharon Winbush had found and got in touch with his mom. And his mother was on the phone possibly multiple times speaking with this Sharon Winbush, until he finally, I guess, sat down, with his mom. He probably found out, well, what was she asking you? Well, what was you doing? And Don Russell said that, well, she was speaking to his mother in an aspect of like, I know Mr. Kelly. And she was giving lots of details allegedly to Don Russell's mother on the phone, getting to know her, having phone conversation with T and all of that stuff. So, just, reeling her in, because she was trying, in my opinion, trying to get Don Russell's mother to talk to, she became friendly with her over the phone, saying good things or whatever. And keep in mind, Don Russell's mother, according to Don, she didn't even know who she was talking to. But she wooed her in. She wooed her in by giving her details about, well, probably because, I was the nutritionist and everything. So I believe that Don Russell's mother decided, well, you know what, since she knows this much about Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, or she talks as if she knows Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, she became comfortable. Well, after Don Russell started finding out that mom was on the phone with this lady about, you don't know who she is, but she's telling this good story, right? What did Don Russell said that he attempted to do? He said he reached out to her. He started talking to her himself on the phone, all that stuff, got the numbers, they talking, da da da. He said that he had finally got comfortable enough because he had the information and he wanted to be able to have somebody that was loyalty or trustworthy that he can work with. He said that Mr. Greenberg did not want to work with him. That's what Russell said. I don't know how true it is, but that's what he says, right? He says that he reached out to another attorneys and everything, and if they were willing to get the stuff and then come in with Stephen Greenberg, but he would also have to be there because he didn't want the sauce to get lost. You know what I'm saying? So he couldn't find anybody that wanted to work with Greenberg. And to my understanding and from what I heard, Don Russell saying that Mr. Kelly didn't want to get rid of Stephen Greenberg. So, it was like, well, okay. And he said that Kelly asked Greenberg to work with him. That's what he said. Now, this is crazy to sit here and you hear all of this stuff and people sitting here telling you, oh, well, he didn't know him but for 7 months and he don't have this. And if he had this information, then why didn't he turn it over to the people? Then you even had a blogger come out to ask for Don Russell to give her the information. Like, give you what? And again, that was another test quirk though, let me really see if he has some things. But so that question there, and I was like, so you upset with him, you never met with him. He told us, and she never denied it. She never denied it at all. But he told us he asked her to meet me somewhere at that chicken shack or whatever. And he said that he got there, gave her the time and everything. She didn't show up. That's the question. Why did she not show up to meet with Don Russell? Because like I said on another video I did, that would have gave her ample time. You could have had your recording out, just like Azriel had her recording over there on Latanya X. Yeah, you could have done that. You could have even brought the police with you to arrest Donnell Russell at that time. You could have done that. You could have done that. You could have got your attorney. You could have been like, we have probable cause to believe that he is holding Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly things unwarranted without his permission. He doesn't have paperwork to be holding it. And we, as the United States citizens of the United States of America, is acting on his behalf. Hey, I'm just saying, bring goddamn police. Nope, that didn't happen. All kind of shit could have happened to prevent all of this hearsay and nearsay that's going on out here in the YouTube streets. So I believe T-Lynn, you know it. I may have to go let my umbrella back down because the wind is really tough out there and I don't want it to snap the string up underneath. So, but it's just crazy. So, and on the video, and I was asking myself, take what back? Identify everything that Don Russell has. Can she identify the 3 truckloads of things? Because when you talk about 3 truckloads, what are you guys thinking? What are you guys are thinking when you hear 3 truckloads? Don't you think about the couch? Don't you think about the bed? Don't you think about the silverware? Don't you think about all the clothes and everything? So if Don Russell moved 3 truckloads, maybe he was taking them to be secured at a secureable location. I don't know. And why was it that easy for Donnell Russell to retrieve things and load up 3 truckloads of things of Mr. Kelly that was unprotected? If it was so serious about it, then why nobody protected it? Why wasn't it locked down by the government, padded, locked? With, you know how you with the government key thing, you know how when you go and purchase a home and the realtor is there and they got that big old bolt on there and they got to put that digital code in there doot, 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 to get you in to show the house. Why wasn't it there? You say moved everything but the kitchen sink, girl. But I'm just saying, this is ludicrous. And better yet, let's take it a step forward. Why wasn't the Minty there? Why would the Minty saw him get picked up? The Minty saw him all on the news, just like everybody else. Oh my God, Mr. Kelly's getting picked up down at the MCC, and he had his dog with him, and he handed his phone over. And I'm gonna tell you what I saw on when they was doing the news, and then the people started coming out here. I remember when someone said, I can't remember the name or anything, that he handed his phone over to them, and Azrael and them was upstairs. They said that Azrael and Joy wasn't even downstairs when they picked Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly up. He handed his phone over to some other people. Now, this is what's crazy, because if the feds came to the Trump Tower, and picked Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly up while he was out walking his dog, and you know that he had his phone on him, you mean tell me that the feds let Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly pass his phones on to somebody else? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. They keeping those. They're keeping those. And you mean to tell me that they picked Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly up in front of the Trump Tower and arrested him, and then go into his apartment? They probably didn't. They might have not have had a search warrant at that time. But then again, they might have had a search warrant at that time, because if they was coming to pick Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly up, they just lucked up that he was outside with, what's the goddamn dog name, y'all? What's the damn dog name? Can't think of the dog name. With the dog. He was outside, right? So just think about it. If Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly was not outside with belief, thank you, sweetheart, with belief, you best to believe that they had a search warrant to go upstairs to the Trump Tower to pick him up. And when they go upstairs, they was going to go in that goddamn apartment or condo or home or whatever y'all want to call it, because they look like condominiums. They're condominiums. I'm going to call them, the upstairs all the way up the top is condominiums, and the middle section of the Trump Towers are apartments, like, because he rent out, Donald Trump do rent out to low income people that pays, Section 8 or something like that, so to help a little bit of the poverty to live in what you would call a brand name lifestyle. Trump Tower, that's brand name. So, that's the middle section. Can you imagine walking around with roughly 15,000 yearly annual income and staying in the middle section of the Trump Tower, but you only make like 15 grand a year? People are happy than a motherfucker. They was having some water issues up in that building too at one time, right? So, but I'm just saying though, just some more things just to think about, But 3 truckloads. What's on the truck? What was on the truck? When were the trucks picked up? Who paid for the trucks? Who drove all of these trucks? Who did that? Go back and look at the video with the moving people outside of the Olympic home. Yeah, who was that boy out there? Who was that boy out there moving Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly things out that home? Huh? Still a whole bunch of missing questions to ask out here. And I'm sure if Sharon Winbush feels like Donnell Russell had 3 truckloads, I'm sure she's got to know some shit about the truck that was outside the Olympic home now, right? Yeah, know something about that one. Oh, don't hold back. Tell it all. Tell all, spill all the tea. But of course, we all know Bookham's gonna know the answer, right? He gonna know the answer. He ain't no damn where in sight, nowhere in sight, on no videos, on no news channel or anything. Recovering, guarding, we're protecting anything of Mr. Robert Sylvester Callis. That Minty wasn't even on a 747 when they was down there handcuffing Mr. Robert Sylvester Callis. That boy was not even down there to see if they was going to give him a goddamn bond. He wasn't ready for nothing. He wasn't ready for nothing. He should have been camping out the Minty. You should have been camping your butt out right down at the Cook County goddamn jail, waiting on to see if he was gonna get a bond. Sleeping bag and all. What you here for? I'm the damn Minty. He raised me since I was a baby. That's my goddaddy. That's my stepdaddy. You know, I go to war for him. I go to hell for him. And it can't nobody go out here be doing no shit to him or whatever. You should have been sleeping your ass down there waiting to see if he got a bond. But then he got a bond. And you still wasn't there. He got a bond. Didn't he get a bond? I still didn't see him. It was a whole nother lady that had some situation to deal with. Other people contacted her, according to her story on Tosh K. According to her story. Other people contacted her about, hey, you know, Mr. Kelly needs some help. His bond is like $100,000. You know, do you think you can help him out? Because, you know, Mr. Kelly just looking for you. You know, can you do this favor for him? Because, you know, he's done quite a bit for everybody out here right now. He needs to do it. And I believe that Donnell Russell's story kind of came somewhere in between that by saying that, something about the credit card issue or whatever, and he couldn't do the two transactions because he was only able to put some on one card and then some on another card. And that tells me that you know, it's just like with everybody else. Your Visa or your MasterCards or whatever, they all have limits on it. Who knows? Maybe Donnell Russell didn't have but like $5,000 on one card that was available to use, or $2,000 or you know, $20,000 on another card that was available to use. Who knows? None of us knows. That's that man's personal financial situation or confidential matters, I should say. So you say you'll be on the porch waiting. Are you waiting on T-Lynn? So I don't know, you guys. You know, I was just sitting over there, but y'all got to see Bookham sweating bullets because he want to get on there. It's like, no, go on your own freaking panel and tell your lies. Just go on there. All this shit is mixed all up any goddamn way. There's a whole goddamn turkey soup with everything in it. Turkey, wings, ribs, gumbo. This is gumbo. This is a whole goddamn gumbo soup show. That's exactly what it is. But that's how I feel, you know, when, you know, that's what I think about. I'm not going to say feel because, like I said, I don't have much feelings when it comes to the characters that likes to use a lot of adjectives and verbs and pronouns and shit, because they'll sit up there and be like, well, you know, it just made me feel this type of way. How is it that Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's case, and then you got another person involved saying one thing against the other person, got you feeling any type of goddamn way? It should only be something about Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. These people could say whatever it is that they choose and want to say. I don't be feeling shit. I ain't gonna lie. I don't be feeling a damn thing, but that's just crazy, you know. That's what I want to know. What was on the truck? Where'd it come from? Who loaded them up? Because Don Russell can't load up 3 truckloads of shit by himself, can he? I'm just saying. Can y'all load up 3 truckloads? Let me see my battery on here, 21. Can y'all load up 3 truckloads of shit by yourself? Can you? Huh? Because I know I can. That means you're going to have to hire some people. So who did he hire? Who did he hire, Sharon Winters? Who was hired? How many people was it? What day was the truckloads moved on? When did they come? Where did they park at? What truck company? What truck company? That's what we want to know. Maybe I need to try to see if we get another. Let's get us an interview over here with Don Russell. I got some more goddamn questions. I got some more goddamn gone questions. I do. I surely in the heck do. No, I don't. I'm just kidding. I don't care. It's crazy, y'all. The show is crazy. It's mad nuts. Super nuts, you guys. Super nuts. Right? Everybody got something to say, but they can't solve the problem. That's what's crazy. Oh, yeah. Everybody. How's it that everybody has something to say, but nobody is solving the problem? Everybody's just blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Let me see. It was another situation I was thinking about. I haven't heard, which is crazy. I'm about to make me some steak tacos, though. I made me some steak tacos. Me and Coda Bear, I guess, in a minute. But, yeah, I don't know how many of you guys remember that scene. That damn Azrael and Joy had got dumped off over at the mall. So we know somewhere, at that point in time, I don't think Mr. Kelly took them to no damn storage because I don't think he trusted. No, I don't think there was enough trust there to be taking them to a storage, so, but I think that it was easy for her to come on and talk about the storage over there because she was dropped off somewhere near it. And yes, he probably says, well, you girls stay right here while I go over. I got to go take care of some stuff. I'm going over to my storage or whatever. I do think that it's possible that it could have played out that way, I really do. So who knows? Who knows? If anything, I don't know, maybe the government, Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly needs to sue the whole goddamn government thing. Because if you arrested me and I'm alleging, who is actually responsible to securing his things? Who would have been responsible for that? Who's responsible for that? I think, in my opinion, hell, they are. They are, You don't leave all my shit vulnerable out here and everything. You go lock my shit up. Put the padlocks on them. Nobody can get in and out of them. I got to go find the one video where Stephen Greenberg talks about, like there was, I'm trying to get that charged up. There was that how the government had already been to the storage. He talked about that. But I don't know. So when Greenberg came on the news and started telling, giving his details about plenty of things of what was going on and how it was going on, what did Don Russell move all of the stuff after all of Greenberg and them interviews and stuff? Wouldn't Greenberg would have known that, oh my God, Don Russell went and took 3 truckloads of shit. We got to have him arrested, I don't know. It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. It's crazy. What you guys doing today? I'm lazy again today, though. I'm gonna get up and do something. I'm gonna make me some steak tacos and I'm gonna get up and do something in a little while. I've been reading and watching these crazy movies today. But I just so happened to wake up from a little nap and I was like, uh-oh, we got action. Once again, we got action. We got action. Toxic Diamond did all of these interviews with all of these people with, well, not a lot of people. Demetrius with, I believe, one of the Savages. I think she did. And like I said, she did Donnell Russell. She did Donnell Russell. It's like, well, okay, why didn't you get the information out of him when she did the interview with him? Why, or maybe Toxic Diamond didn't or wasn't aware of Don Russell moving 3 truckloads. But that was pretty much the only reason why. Aren't there other reasons why? What are the other reasons why? There's got to be a better and a more reasons why she transitioned away from Don Russell. Give the stuff back. You say you're eating a bowl full of shaved, girl. It must be hot, hot, hot. I'm drinking some ginger ale today. Got some ginger ale. I love ginger ale. Ginger ale. Ginger ale. Ginger ale. Some people put the R in there and and they added one whole word, ginger ale, and then some people say ginger ale. mm. But let me ask you guys a question, though, because since the rumor has it out here on the YouTube streets now that Donnell Russell has taken 3 truckloads of things. Where is it that he should be taking it back to? Does it go back to the unsecured places? Do he give it to, we got A, B, C. Let me see, maybe a D. So y'all put what letter up do y'all think should happen? Do you think that he should, A, take it back, everything, whatever he has, if he has it, and if this shit is true, take it back and put it in the unsecured places. Leave everything unlocked like it was, because he had to get it with it being unlocked, because there is no record showing that a police officer or anything was called for breaking and entering. So does he do A? Just take everything back, drop it back off. If they keep saying that he has it, don't call nobody, just drop shit on back off. Does he go and take 3 truckloads and park all 3 trucks outside of Stevens Greenbird's office? How about that? Let's do that. Just drop all 3, ring the doorbell, go upstairs to his office, leave a note, say here is whatever. Do he C, go give everything to Azrael? Do he D, go give everything to Bookham? Which one should he do, y'all? Which one should he do? Should he give it all to Sharon Winbush? That's E. So we got A, B, C, D, or E. What's your choice? Which one is your choice? You say you're laughing. I'm laughing when sexy girl asks or to listen. No, you not, Raina, because that just killed me, honey. You was laughing and I was flatlined. I was like, what? What? Now Neil Russell was like, I don't know you. Who the hell? Bring it to who? Do you know how many people were in that chat that day, though, Rena? And it was like, I was sitting over here like, what? Wait, what? What legal license do you have? Like, aren't you just a volunteering citizen out here just volunteering information as well? Rena, I was flatlined because I was like, OMG. That's just like saying, bring you, Rena, my freaking mortgage. Just bring you my paperwork and let you just take over my goddamn home. And I'm just going to go live on the streets. That's what that sounded like. Girl, I was like, she said, well, you could just bring it to me. Oh, bring it to you. Rena, that's just like me sitting here holding that $265,000, 265 million Powerball ticket, and I say, oh, here you go, Rena. And I ain't even signed the back of it. Rena, you know you're gonna be signing the back of that bitch and claiming my whole 265 million. Oh my god. Mm. You know it. That's like me dropping you off that raw ticket, honey. I ain't even went down to claim it or put my name on it or nothing. I'd be like, Rena, here, hold this. And guess what? I don't even know. I don't know Rena. I just walked past her down the street and said, huh, Rena, hold this $265 million Powerball ticket. Oh, shit. Oh, what Beauty doing? I know Beauty be cutting up. Beauty be bad. She be bad. You say, I'ma give you, girl, I ain't that the truth. Ain't never heard of me, girl. I appreciate it. Thank you for passing on your bank card to me. I'm a stranger though. Let me remind you, I'm a stranger. So don't you be calling the police and nothing like that when, I go and take all your money out your account. I know Beauty is me is always cracking up. I see her, she over there crunching on her bowl of ice. That's what she said. She said she eating a bunch of cold of ice. She says, I'm cold, I'm anemic, so I never get hot. Oh, okay. I don't get too hot myself, though. I don't get hot like that. No, I don't sweat, none of that, like just unnecessarily sweat. No, I have to be like doing a seriously hard workout to break out in the sweat. And I definitely don't sweat out my ass like Scooby-Doo portrayed it to be, but I thought it was funny. I let him run with his idiotic ass nonsense that he does. I don't have any attention for him at all. Absolutely none. You talking about can take your energy from a 10 down to a 0 in a matter of 1.0 seconds? Nah, especially, coming from like a man. Like a man is doing this? Like a man? Like you are a man, right? So I'm just not used to men wanting to sit up at no time of a day to just continually want to try to tear a woman down. And it's just the goofy stuff that Scooby be saying, though, not to change the subject, right? As he was like, oh my God, and she's got these braids in her hair, and he was sitting on the panel with another female that has braids in the head. Oh my God, she got parts in her head bigger than I must say bigger than the airplane roadways, right? With the airplane. Do you people do know that everybody got parts in their head, right? All braids, even people that wear dreads, right? There's nothing but parts all in their head. So it was like, oh, when people try to roast or make mockery of some things, right? It's hard to roast back on something that like that don't make sense. Like I'm not understanding the logic of your roast. Are you talking about the whole entire world? Because it's predominantly about 85%, 90% of people that is wearing braids in their head that has parts in it. And so I'm like, well, what is it that they see that I don't see? So I'm the only one out here. I'm the only one that needs to put a wig on. Everybody out here, the wig percentage is dominating the freaking world out here. So I'm over here like, what type of jokes are these? Who are you guys talking about? Can you be specifically, because you're talking about the whole genocide. You talking about the whole fucking world. Like, okay, I'm like, what? None of it, absolutely nothing came out of their jokes made any sense. At least I roast and joke with stuff that makes sense to it. And I'm like, what? So I had to. It just behooved me because he was so stuck on the braids. You do know that braids get old on everybody's head. You should see what them dread looks like out there on the men. So what are you gonna call those? What do you call those? Because dreads, they get dry and they get old as well. Can somebody help me out there with the beauty tip and things? Because they really had me lost. I had to go click off and go to bed. I can't listen to something that does not make logical sense. And none of it was logical sense. It was just, all I saw was, well, I got to fit in over here too. But I can't do it when it's coming from a man. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about a man, and you have to realize about with your female, your relationships, and they do realize it, right? You know you never stay the same. So you never stay the same. No, gonna change. So that I be sitting here going, oh, that sweet, pretty young thing that you think you have. What's that man sing that song about that too? You think that that's gonna stay like that? Nah. And so what that shows me, and this is why I don't date those kind of men, right? Because if they can talk about you now, they're gonna talk about you your whole freaking goddamn relationship. They're gonna always have something to say about you, and I don't do those type of men. No, materialistic. You want you something that's glamour, glitter, and gold. Then go on over there to Hollywood and find one, cause it don't stay that way. Cause as soon as the glamour, glitter, and gold get ready for bed, it comes off, and you're stuck in the house hiding behind something that you talks about. Isn't that crazy? That is crazy. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know. Yeah, Bozo, I just don't, I have nothing to do. Never will, or nothing with that, never, never, Mm-mm. It's a motive. It's always a motive behind these people, and it's just disgusting. But I was like, dang, Scooby, damn. The stuff that you're talking about, you know that you live with females. You do know that you live with females. And we're pretty much all the freaking same. Flip flops all the way up to the goddamn bad hairdo day. And guess what? It's not going to kill anybody. It's not going to hurt anybody. Not at all. Exactly, Priscilla. I've never, you know what? I guess I could honestly say, I guess I'm just not used to it, anymore. I'm not in the ghetto of Chicago to be caught up in the midst of being around guys that do that. I'm around guys that no matter what, they don't talk to you like that. They don't down you like that. They don't make things up on people to big up themselves. I'm not around that. So, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting. And the only way that you can fix something like that is that you just get the hell away from it. Pretty much. You just get the hell away from it. See, that's that grade school shit. They got to talk about you first before they try to like you. Then they like you. They have to talk about you first. Wants that goddamn attention. Ain't no attention over here. None. Mm-mm. You think that if I was so insecure about myself that I would be out here on this goddamn stream talking to you ladies or anybody else? I'm very comfortable with who I am. I wish the hell I would worried about what somebody feel or think or say about one papoose. Mm-mm. So, I gotta get some tissue. Hold on, y'all. Oh my goodness, I don't know why, but the wind is really blowed it. It blowed it all the way back around, and I have it locked. So I don't know why it was able to turn because it's locked and secured. So that's weird that it blowed it. It's blowing it around when it's locked and secured. I mean, it's really locked. It's got 3 locks on it on the umbrella out there, but it's still blowing it around. You say, why is it that a woman got to put a wig on or a lace front on or makeup on Well, Rita, I was watching a show, right? And a lot of it just has to do with more or so of just, the glitter and gold, I want to just look different today. I want to feel different today. I don't have no shade or anything on it. It's just that it's not my preference of choice of life. That's it. I don't want a wig on. I don't want eyelashes on. I don't want makeup all over my face. And I have that right to do so. And I am me. I am me. But I think that we are so conditioned to believe that if you put the wig on and the eyelashes on and you got the long nails going on and and your breast is out and your pants are tight or your leggings is tight and everything, see, this is what is enticing to the men. But I haven't been conditioned to that era of life. I'm not conditioned to that era of life, not at all. No. At the end of the day, to be honest with you, you ain't gonna sex with all that shit on. No, people go sexing butt fucking naked. So what? I have nothing and no, to change up the authentic or the originality of whom I am to impress someone like that at all. And you sure can't damn well get the man. Well, back then, no. Now you can. Now, if you go over to Atlanta or Hollywood, of course, you got your men with the, all the watches on and the jewelry and all of those things on. But I'm not blind by that shit. I know what that shit does to you. And it does. It big ups you to somebody that you definitely are not. There's nobody out there. There's nobody out there. Yeah, it does. I don't ever plan to be big up by material things at all. Beauty says she loves her makeup and that you're supposed to love what you're doing. You're not supposed to change yourself because of what others are doing. If it's unless you are comfortable to do so. Me, I'm just not comfortable to change up who and what I am. I've never worn it. And now I'm supposed to just now, just kind of start, no, I've always worn my color lip gloss or things like that, but I just haven't. I used to look at it like, oh my God, that's just more money. That's just more money. You go in the store, you got to spend, oh, that's just more money. Oh, I love this. I love this. I love this. Perfume breaks me out. I wear all of like if let's say with Juicy Couture, right? I'll go buy some Couture lotion, Queen Latifah perfume. I got all of Queen Latifah in lotion. I forget the name of it. Red. I got red lotion. You name it. I have all of the lotion collections because it's not that strong on my skin than it is with the perfume. So, yeah. It's crazy. So, but that's why I wanted to talk to you. I just wanted to just come on just for that split second, you guys. And I'm going to get something ready for ladies' night so we can sit up for tomorrow night. Beauty, what's your curfew time? Beauty, what's your curfew time? I got to make sure I come on early enough so you don't have to go. You got to go in the house now. Huh? What's your curfew time, girl? What is your curfew time? I want to get you back in the house before it's too late. I got to treat you like Cinderella. 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 What? I got to mess with you. You is the newlywed sister of the crew, Harlem. I'm going to ask Harlem. Harlem will tell me. Harlem, what time is beauty curfew? Harlem, what time do we have to have Sister Beauty in the house. Hmm? Hmm? Harlem tell me. She gonna be like, Pap, now you know we got to get Beauty in the darn going house. Yeah. She gonna tell me. But I love you, Beauty. I love you, Harlem. I love you, Rita. I love you, girls. T. Lynn, I love you. I love you. Bozo, love you too. Don't know who you are, but I love you. I love people. I love people with all smiles and laughter, good heart and stuff like that. So I love you guys. That's what's up. But let's get on up out of here. I'm finna channel hop, and I will probably see you guys sometime. Might be late tonight if I get bored, if I get all my chores and stuff done. For today, I gotta get my stretches in. Let me see. I got my outfit. I'm ready, cause Pap be sweating in the booty with the leggings on though. But let me see. The more you talk, the more I'ma show. The more you talk, the more I'ma show. I'm gonna show. Yep, I can wear my leggings. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Work it out, work it out. Get them legs up. Can I do my squats for today? Do them squats for today. Yeah. So I'll be working it. Every time they talk, I'ma work it out. I'ma be skinny. Every time they talk, I'ma work it out. I'm gonna work it out. What? You say no curfew? Whatever. Oh, you a big girl now, huh? You just a big girl now. Whatever. All right, you guys. But like I said, that was just that was a question that I just kind of had, because I was like, wait a minute, and then like, what was on the truck? You say, whatever, Rita. I'm gonna come and get you so we could do our walking. I'm gonna come and get you so we could do our walking. Yep. But I'm gonna try to come back on tonight. I don't know if Toxic Diamond is still on, but y'all should go check it out, because y'all had to see Bookham trying to get his butt up on that damn panel and again get his butt involved in some more stuff and keep on entangling up the conversations and all this stuff. But Sharon Winbush was like, nah, I want to stay on topic. I don't want to, have him coming on and interfering to switch up the topic about anything. So, Toxic Diamond was like, well, that's fine. At least she did respect the way Sharon Winbush felt at the moment. So, I don't know. No, why would you be on Block? Why would you be on? I see you, Cha-Cha. Yes, girl, the flower lady. So, I don't know. I see you, Cha-Cha. You see me waving at you? I see you, Cha-Cha. I see you, Cha-Cha. I see you. I be forgetting to ring you up to say hello to you. I don't be forgetting, because you in my other phone too, Cha-Cha. And that other phone, I don't be having it on me. And I was like, oh shit, at least I can call and say hi to Cha-Cha so I can introduce myself. Do y'all see Cha-Cha in the chat room? Huh? Y'all see Cha-Cha? Because I see Cha-Cha. I see her. I do. Yep. I'm going to get me a panel with me and Cha-Cha on there to talk. We could talk about the case a little bit. Or some, or a lot, or whatever. And we can sit up there and tell what we like, what we don't like, and why they said this and why they did not say that. Get some understanding of, which everybody should pretty much have. Everybody knows what Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly has been charged with. He has been officially charged. He has been charged, He's been charged. So she didn't even say nothing back. So I don't know, but I was waiting to see if she respond back. I know, right, Beauty? Thanks for putting that out there. Thank you. So, but I will talk to you guys hopefully later on tonight. I'm going to see if I could call Cha-Cha and maybe Cha-Cha come on the panel, sit with me. And we can talk about some things, and she could teach me some things that, I don't know. I don't know every freaking thing. I don't know every freaking thing. I didn't come out here to intentionally know. I know what a charge is. I do know that. I know what everything is consist of about going through a trial. I know that you have to have disclosures. I know that people present motions in to request for certain things that needs to be done or not need to be done for the trial. I know all of that goddamn shit, but that's what it is. But I will talk to you guys hopefully tonight, and I'm gonna go ahead and see if I could text Cha Cha to see if she wants to come on and we could play around. There she goes. She must be driving. She said, "But we see you, Cha Cha." Yeah, I see T Lynn. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye, guys. Cha Cha, I'll text you in a little bit. So, yeah, me too, T Lynn. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bye. Okay, I will be back hopefully to later on tonight. Today is Coda's day, so I have to see what she wants to do today. And once she gets in from school, which will be about 35 minutes here. And then if not, then we will, okay, Cha Cha. So then we will do some ladies' night and sit and vibe and play us some music. We'll play some flirty questions. We're gonna do some flirty wedding questions, beauty. Yep, that's what we gonna do. But I will see you guys later. I got to go finish catching up on the news, around the news, around the news. So bye, y'all.